Greetings, everybody. It's Jeffrey Guterman with the Strat-O-Matic Network, and we're on our first game of the date of April 28 in our 1968 replay. And this is the third game of a three-game series between the Philadelphia Phillies and the Atlanta Braves. The Atlanta Braves have won the first two games of this series. Pitching for the Phillies will be Rick Wise. He was 9-15 with a 4.54 in real world, and he is 0-1 in the replay. And for the Atlanta Braves, Phil Niekro, he was 14-12 in real world with a 2.59. He is 1-1 in the replay. The Phillies come into this game 4-11, 6 games behind the first place Houston Astros. I posted my updated standings on the posts section, so you can go take a look at that if you like. The Atlanta Braves are 7-8. They are 3 games behind. I'm going to enter the lineups and review the lineups. Right here in the broadcast, and then we'll get started with play. For the Philadelphia Phillies, leading off and playing third base, Tony Taylor. Batting second, at second base, Cookie Rojas. Batting third, in right field, Johnny Callison. Hitting cleanup and playing left field, Dick Allen. Hello, Ron. I'm feeling okay. Got the stitches removed this morning. That's why I'm starting a little late. And it's nice to have the stitches out. And I hear it's going to be another 6 weeks till this thing's fully healed, but it'll be about a week until I could maybe take the bandages off. Thank you for asking. I hope you're feeling well. Batting fifth in center field is Tony Gonzalez. Batting sixth at first base, Bill White. Batting seventh and catching, Clay Dalrymple. Batting eighth and playing shortstop, Bobby Wine. And pitching and batting ninth, Rick Wise. Thanks, Ron. I will try to keep it clean. was also told to keep it dry. Now for the Atlanta Braves. Leading off and playing center field, Felipe Alou. Batting second at shortstop, Sonny Jackson. Batting third in right field, Henry Aaron. Kathy Harden has arrived. Glad to see you, Kathy. Batting fourth and playing left field, Sandy Valdespino. Batting fifth, and playing first base, Darren Johnson. Batting sixth, at second base, Felix Millan. Batting seventh and catching, Bob Tillman. Batting eighth, pulled from the Cincinnati Reds because he was on the Braves in the first part of the season, and playing third base, Woody Woodward. And pitching and batting ninth, Phil Niekro. And a good morning to you, Kathy Harden, and to Ron McGrath, who are in our live text here. And we'd also like to hear from the rest of you all. Stitch removal can hurt. It hurt just a little bit. I've had worse pain. And the Atlanta Braves take the field. Again, this is the first game of April 28, 1968 replay. And it's the third and final game of this three-game series. Atlanta took the first two. Phillies trying to avoid a sweep. Niekro on the mound, and here's Tony Taylor to lead it off. Okay, Niekro is ready. Here's the windup. The pitch to Taylor, 4-7 right-handed, struck him out. And that was a knuckler. Struck him out on a knuckleball. Just barely caught by Tillman. One away. Now Cookie Rojas, the batter. Here's Niekro now. Pitch to Rojas, 1-8, right-handed, grounds it to third. Fielded by Woodward. And he fires it to Darren Johnson for the second out. Now the batter is Johnny Callison. The pitch from Niekro. 3-3. Grounds it to first. And Darren Johnson takes it to the bag, and the side is retired. 1-2-3 for Niekro. And after half an inning, it's Philadelphia nothing, Atlanta coming up. Ron McGrath notes, yes, it can, in terms of stitches being removed. I just had 2 stitches come out. I had a tooth pulled. They had to cut my gums somewhat, but these stitches dissolved on their own. That happens, yeah. Grapes notes, it's funny to see you shake the dice even though you have a dice tower. I have one too, and I do the same thing. It's irresistible. Well, yeah, that's true. And Rick DeBar has joined us. Good morning to Rick. Okay, Rick Wise on the mound. 0-1 on the season, right-hander, and Felipe Alou leads it off for Atlanta. Here's the pitch, 1-6, right-handed, double 1-18. It's a double off the wall. So Felipe Alou leads it off with a double for Atlanta. That'll bring up Sonny Jackson. Uh-oh. Here's Wise now from the stretch. Pitch to Jackson, 5'9", left-handed. Grounds it to short, our first X. Wine a 222. Three-two, throws him out. Nice play by Wine. It's a 3-2 ground ball C. So Felipe advances to third. He has a chance to come home on a fly ball now. With 1 out, Felipe on third. And here's Aaron, infield back. Pitch to Aaron. 6'5", right-handed, fly ball left, and it is a B. Felipe tagging. And the Braves get out ahead 1-0. A run batted in for Henry Aaron on the sacrifice fly. 2 outs, nobody on. Sandy Valdespino is the batter. 2-12 right-handed, grounder to second. And Rojas fires it to Bill White at first, and the side is retired. But there was 1 run. On 1 hit, a double by Felipe went to third on a ground out, and home on the sacrifice fly by Henry Aaron. And after 1, it's a 1-0 ball game. And we move to the top of the second. Phil Niekro on the mound, retired the Phillies in order in the first. It'll be Dick Allen leading it off. Here's Niekro now. Pitch to Allen, 1-5. Struck him out. That was a knuckler. Second strikeout for Niekro. And Tony Gonzalez is the batter. Here's Niekro now. And the pitch, 3-10. Grounder to second. Felix Millan fields it and throws out Gonzalez. 2 outs. And now Bill White comes to the plate. Two. And that's a base hit by Bill White. A 2-out single off Niekro. I'm hearing things about the real world Braves, Rick DeBar. I'm hearing bad things about them. Okay, White is on first with 2 outs, and here's Clay Dalrymple. That's 5-4, left-handed catcher X. That'll be Tillman, 4-10. And that's 18-4, and he pops it up foul territory, and Tillman, just to the side of home plate, makes the catch. And the side is retired. So it's no runs, 1 hit, the single by White left on. If you're looking ahead to our next game, on this date, it'll be the Boston Red Sox at the Baltimore Orioles. And this will be the 3rd game of a 3-game series. Pitching for the Red Sox will be Jose Santiago. And for the Orioles, it'll be Dave McNally. And Joel Horland asks, who has time for real-world baseball when you have Jeffries, Spokane Steve, baseball demos, etc., et al.? And that's very kind to say. And I feel the same way. We move to the bottom of the second. Here's Rick Wise now. And Darren Johnson is the batter. Here's Wise now. The windup. And the pitch to Johnson. 1-4. It's a ballpark slash. 1-5. Goes through for a base hit. So Johnson singles. And Felix Millan, the batter. And Felix hit away even though he's an A bunter. The pitch to Mian. 1-7 right-handed, grounds it to short. And that's Wine. To Rojas. And then over to White for the double play. It's a play of Wine and Rojas. 2 outs. No one was being held. The infield was back, of course. So that stands. 2 outs, nobody on. Bob Tillman, the batter. Pitch from Wise, 2-4 right-handed, walked him. Tillman is on. He's a 1-20 with Wise, 1-21. Not being held, 1-19 max. Here's Woodward now. Pitch from Wise. 2-11. Grounds it to second. And Rojas has it. Throws it to first, and the side is retired. No runs, 1 hit, the single, double play, a walk, left on. We've gone 2 innings. And it's 1-0 Atlanta. Okay, Niekro, the batter. And leading it off for the Phillies here at the top of the third is Bobby Wine. Oh boy, another bad day on the market. Lord. Okay, Wine leading it off. Pitch from Niekro, 2-10, grounds it back to Niekro, and he throws it to first, 1 out. Now Rick Wise. Wise a 7 NR. Pitch from Niekro. 4-6, right-handed. Grounds it to third for Woodward. And he throws it to Johnson at first, 2 outs. And now here's Tony Taylor. 6-5 right-handed, end home run 1-5. It's a fly ball to left. And getting under that is Valdez Spino to retire the side. 1-2-3 for Niekro again. One nothing, middle of the third. And here's Wise now. Niekro leading it off. Niekro is a 6 NR. .65 right-handed, fly ball left field for Dick Allen. Allen moves a little bit to his left and makes the catch, 1 out. And now Felipe doubled in the first and scored on a sacrifice fly by Aaron after he went to third on a ground ball. 6-5 right-handed, fly ball left field. Again, Allen. A couple steps forward. Comes in, makes the catch, 2 outs. And here's Sonny Jackson now. The windup and the pitch from Wise. 4-6, left-handed fly ball right field for Callison. And the side is retired. 1-0 ball game. We've gone 3. And Niekro on the mound. Cookie Rojas leading it off. He grounded to third in the first. 6-10, right-handed, fly ball center X. Felipe a 2-8. 7-2 makes the catch. A nice catch by Felipe out in center. 1 out, Johnny Callison the batter. .48 left-handed fly ball center. And Felipe again makes the catch, 2 outs. That'll bring up Dick Allen, who struck out in the second. Rick DeBar notes, I watched the Braves strike out 19 times yesterday against a control pitcher. Pure torture. What are you telling me? Did the pitcher go all the way? And it was 19. I can't imagine any pitcher pitched a complete game. Combined as a team. Okay, here's the pitch to Allen. 1-6 struck him out. Speaking of strikeouts, second time that Allen has struck out. Third for Niekro, and he fooled him there on a knuckler. I think everyone was fooled. Chris Bassett had 10 and 4 of the pitches had 9 total. I wonder if that's a record for combined strikeouts. Okay, Wise takes the mound, bottom of the 4th. And Henry Aaron will lead it off. .20 is the record for strikeouts in a game. Kerry Wood. I think I've heard that, yeah. Okay, here's Wise facing Aaron. 1-3. It's a ballpark slash 5. Lines it to short. 1 out. Now Sandy Valdespino, the cleanup hitter. Here's Wise, 311, grounder to second, fielded by Rojas, and that's 2 away. Nobody on, and Darren Johnson, the batter. Wise gets the sign from Dalrymple into his windup. The pitch to DJ, 3-6 right-handed, struck him out. That's the first strikeout for Wise. And it's a 1-2-3 inning. We've gone 4. It's 1-0 Braves. Okay, the knuckleball pitcher, Phil Niekro, takes the mound. Has shut out the Phillies through 4. Tony Gonzalez to lead it off. Here's Niekro now. .57 left-handed, triple 1-4. It's a base hit. Gonzalez singles to open up the top of the 5th inning here for the Phillies. Gonzalez 1-15, 1-16. Being held 1-14. And Bill White is the batter. White, a left-handed hitter. Pitch to White. And 1-8 right-handed, grounds it to first. That's going to go through for a base hit on the plus. That's how we play it, first and third now. Again, it was a 1-8 right-handed, and we do, because we're using advanced fielding chart, we, rather than the super advanced, we're considering the plus sign a single on holds and infield. The spam call. And we're going to do a little sound check here. Sound check is working. And Baseball Demos has arrived. He has made it for the for days of Wine and Rojas. And Wine and Rojas combined for a double play in the second, you may note. So it's first and third, and Clay Dalrymple, the batter, the infield playing it back. Here's Niekro. I am getting some sort of spam shit. Hold on. I hate that shit. Telling me I did something I didn't do. Hold on. Now this may disconnect me, but I gotta do something. I'm so sorry for the delay, people. Be a slight delay. Shit. Shit. I hate when this fucking happens. Oh, sorry, I need to uh, close this and come back. Close this and come back. I'm so sorry.